Megan was born and raised in Colorado Springs. When she was 19, she got married, and within a few years, she had 2 small children. During this time, her husband was serving in the Army and went through 2 deployments overseas. Because of his absence, their relationship suffered.
We ended up moving to Kentucky, which probably wasn't the best idea because we didn't have that strong foundation and that strong marriage. And I had never been away from my family before. Things just started spiraling out of control, really.
In April 2010, both Megan and her husband were arrested for child neglect.
I ended up getting arrested for child neglect because I cared more about our problems than I did myself or my kids.
Megan's parents took custody of their children and drove them back to Colorado. Megan was sentenced to 5 years in prison.
You know, just really used every bit of that time to better myself. I got divorced, and I just totally changed as a person. Just a year ago, I was still in prison for Christmas without my family and just wondering what was gonna happen and what the future would bring. And I said, no matter what it brings, I'm not gonna give up, because that's why I was here in the first place, because I gave up on myself. I gave up on my family.
In February 2014, Megan was released from prison.
I came home back to my family here in Colorado Springs, and I learned how to bake in prison, and I said I want to do that with my life. If I wanted to show my family that I wasn't going to get out of prison and be nothing.
Megan learned about the AspenPointe Culinary Training Program, and her family encouraged her to enroll in the course.
When I first came in here, I looked at the kitchen and I said, I can't do this. There's no way that I'm going to remember all these things. There's no way I'm going to absorb all this information. And I was really scared, but towards the middle of the program, I decided not only can I do it, but I was getting a job here, and that was my goal.
Megan graduated in August 2014.
I'm actually one of only 2 students ever in the whole program's history who have perfect attendance. I told them day one, I said, I'm going to be one of your best students.
After graduation, AspenPointe hired Megan as one of their catering cooks and job trainers.
A lot of us were students, and we all went through struggles, so we know what it's like to be that student. And so we love to teach, and we just love to work hard and just to do great teamwork together.
Today, Megan enjoys spending time with her family while being able to provide for herself and her children.
Even 2 years ago, I would never think I would be sitting here, you know, with the job and with success and with my family back. If it wasn't for AspenPointe and the chefs, I wouldn't have a job. They just came in and said, we'll take you, we want you, you work hard, we like what you're about. And they gave me a second chance and never treated me any different than, you know, one of their own.
My hero.